Hello everyone and welcome to us back to the YouTube channel, and today we're doing another movie review. Bit of a random one, but me and my partner ended up sitting down the other night and watching this film. I've not watched this film, came out 2008. Probably haven't watched it since I was in high school. It's been a while, but the fact that Aaron Taylor Johnson is in this film, and he's called Aaron Johnson in the credits, so he must have changed how he wanted to be presented in Hollywood the more he got well known. I think this was around the time of Kick Ass and stuff. So, yeah, it's just so random he's in this. But anyway, today we're going to be reviewing Angus, Thongs, and Perfect Snogging, I believe, based off a novel. Yeah, hit that subscribe button if you're new, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, let me know down below in the comments your thoughts, and I will give it a rating out of 10 at the end of the video. Enjoy. So, Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging is about a girl who's in high school, and she's basically got this friend. She's got a friend group. Two new boys moved to the area to the school. There's the rival girls. There's the irritation of the parents and the sister and the cat. And she's going through that phase in her life where boys are everything, parties are everything, and she basically wants the perfect life. If I'm being honest, she's annoying, very annoying throughout this film. Needy, stalkery, everything wrong with the way she went about things. Aaron Taylor Johnson is great in this. His brother, who gets with one of George's friends, they're great. There's no bad characters. Like the parents are great. I love the fact that like the dad is such a wholesome figure in the family, and he goes out to New Zealand and he's trying to earn more money and have a better life for the family. And then the whole concept of you think for the whole film that the mum's cheating, and it ends up the fact that the guy who's doing the decorating is gay. That was like such a funny reveal. You almost saw it coming. Like, why would I get? She's like, why would I get a divorce at the end of the film? And he reveals that he's gay. You have the typical fighting between the friends. You have the start where it's at the introduction, the middle where things go wrong. The boy who she's in love with won't talk to her. The evil girl is winning. Her friends are distant, and then they all come together at the end. And it's truly a great film. Like I said, apart from her being a stalker and a weirdo and all the other stuff, the actress is good. I think she plays Georgia somewhat great. I still would say Georgia's the worst part of the film. The guy who she does the trial testing, kissing with, weirdo, but I like how he had a nice ending. I like how David, one of the other side characters, got his ending. You know, Aaron Taylor Johnson's character, he had a good end. All of them had a good ending. You had the party. He was playing at her party in his band, and the development from learning about it to go to one of his gigs where they were at the best of places to being at a party. So full circle. His girlfriend being a bitch with the entire thing and getting her just desserts at the end. It's it's hard to say like story wise it wasn't bad. Like, it was about girl meets boy and she wants the boy. That's the plot. She's aging, she's maturing, she wants to snog every boy. Then she ends up wanting to snog this one boy. And then there's the prospect of possibly moving to New Zealand. And then the dad ends up getting a new job after quite an emotional scene where she goes to her dad's work and breaks down. And she starts to realize and mature as the film goes on. That's why I think she is a good actress because she plays this needy teenager for most of the film, and then the realization kicks in that she thinks her mom's cheating. Dad's not going to come back. Her sister's being a wacko with the cat. She can't get the boy of her dreams, and then her friends are distant. It's one of those films that I didn't remember it being this good, but it's so enjoyable. It's so fun. I think it's very easy to watch. The characters have likable qualities, the friends and the family and whatnot. And like I said, it ends on a high with the dad coming back. The family narrative from the beginning to the end is so good because at the start she's like, I hate how I want a party, I want this, that, and the other. I hate seeing my parents being kissy kissy in front of me. And at the end, it's like she's accepted. Her parents are madly in love, embrace it. She's had the party, she's got the boy, and I think she started to realize that there's more to life than just being a needy, stalkery girl. But as I said, very easy to watch. It's a straightforward film. Um, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. Like, even if it's not your cup of tea, you don't. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna. We were watching Zootropolis originally, and then we ended up watching Angus, Thongs, and Perfect Snogging. That's never the case. But I ended up having a great time. It was even more of a surprise having Aaron in this because I love him in Kick-Ass and playing Quicksilver, and obviously he's in Craven the Hunter, and he's in Bullet Train, and he's in all these things. He's a fantastic actor, and he's not the reason why this film's good, but he's a big factor of why it's enjoyable. So brilliant. When you rate this sort of film, you sort of go, what do you go off? Because say if you watch Lord of the Rings or Star Wars, you're looking for certain factors. I say this film's great because the cast is great, the story's great, it ends, starts, and it's got a good middle, it's got a good build up, so the structure's great. Some of the outfit choices in this film for some of the characters, you just go, okay, why? It's funny. It's there's a lot to it, this film. I think it was so much better than I anticipated it to be. And maybe this is a higher rating than I should be giving it, but I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It loses marks purely because I think it does come down to the actress as well. She is a bit poor at the start of the film, a bit in the middle, but then you get to see her strengths towards the end. But yeah, that's the character in a sense. It's not necessarily the actress. But some of the acting was a bit meh. Some of the acting from everyone was a bit iffy at times. Or like a C plus movie at times. But yeah, for the most part, it's great. It's one I highly recommend. If you like your films like Wild Child and stuff that came out in like 2008, you're going to enjoy it and have a great time. And then if you grew up in this time, you'll see how schools were and the type of clothing they wore and uniform. So it's great to go back to that. So overall, 8 out of 10. It's not going to get any higher. It doesn't deserve to be any lower. And overall, I was happy to watch it and hope you guys will check it out at some point. It's been out for a while. Obviously, I didn't say spoiler warning at the start, but again, it's one of those films. You know what you're getting in for. She's gonna fall in love, and there's only two male um, focuses in this film, with a couple of side ones that you think she's gonna get with. So it's obvious. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comments your thoughts. Subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next review, which is coming in the next few days. Goodbye.